days ago we were gonna do a rebuild, but I decided to scrap the whole rebuild idea since I'm not really interested in it at the moment. I might do that as a series later, but today I have some Face of the Franchise. So in the last episode we went through college, went through the combine, got drafted by the Miami Dolphins. We took our archetypes and stuff. Alright, bud. Who the heck? Probably just gonna say hey. What's up? We're just gonna sim to the regular season at this point.
I don't know what this game is.
This is Madden 20.
Oh cool.
So we're going into I'm thinking about just doing like the first 2 or 3 weeks, depending on how long the weeks actually last. We also gotta fix our settings. I'm gonna also fix some sliders. I know you guys hate people when they fix their sliders, but we're gonna just slightly up the blocking for the user because the rushing is ridiculous in this game, but I'm not gonna bump it up too high, so pass and run blocking will be like 55 or 60. I think I'm gonna go with 60. Actually, no, we'll go with 55. Because I don't want to have it too much. So, yeah, everything else is fine. Other than that, I mean, can't really complain about too much. Yeah, sorry about that. That was one of the things I wanted to fix before we got into it. Another thing I'm gonna do, I need to make sure everything's good here, so yep, everything is fine there. Now we gotta set our season goal. I think we can go for passing touchdowns of at least 15. Alright, Emily Atwood, stand out in your NFL debut. I have to beat the Ravens. I have promised a girl that I would win. This is a life we have lived. Oh, let's actually start our training here so we can get XP a bit quicker. So that way our player can go up.
Guys, last time we were out here, the coaching staff didn't like what we saw. You all know it wasn't good enough. So let's make up for that today and have a great one. I know you got it in you. So let me see that greatness come out on the field, all right? Let's do it.
Set hut! 60 outlaw. Set go!
Gotta hit my man when he's wide open like that.
Come on, set! 10 Lobo.
Whoa. Why did the camera get closer?
Hut,
That's not what I
hut.
wanted at all. Ah, I couldn't get it.
Here we go, here we go! 9, go! Ready, break! Ready!
Gotta put that ball right on the money.
Hut, hut!
Hey, man, that was great. I mean, you had a great day today. You taking the first steps towards success in this league. But don't fall back and get lazy. There's more steps ahead, so you got to keep it up.
Alrighty, well, we're out of our first training thing. I'm only going to go through training just for XP, so we can have a more interesting career mode. So let's see where I am on the depth chart to start week number 1. So let's check it out. So I'm currently the first string. It looks like I have 62 speed, so not a lot of speed. I've got quite low acceleration, so I'm not really going to be mobile. My throw power, my short accuracy, everything looks good here. So I'm going to be getting the start here for my first NFL game with the Miami Dolphins. Who knows, we might not be here for much longer. If we can't turn around the ship like we need to.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a terrific matchup on tap between the Baltimore Ravens and the Miami Dolphins. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Coach. From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. The excitement brewing here in South Florida as a moment ago. The Dolphins starters were introduced to this home crowd. They're fired up as well as they get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. So happy to be with you, Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis. And we thought it would never get here, but here we are back together. It's opening weekend of the 100th season in the NFL.
So much football to talk about. That's our main focus. But how about how much happened in the offseason? Rules changes. Overtime rules were discussed in a big way. Some superstars changed addresses. There's a whole lot to talk about in the NFL in addition to this game we're getting ready to watch.
Hi, Burger Fuzz. So there's the Wayne Allen stuff. So we are going into our very first career game in a 3-quarterback battle between me, Fitzpatrick, and Rosen.
Here we go. Set. 15 line and 15
That's
line.
not what I meant.
Ready, go.
This is Kenyon Drake, the fourth-year man from Alabama. Heck of a move, and then brought down near the 23. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second
35-2.
down.
How does one
I call that
lose
play a success. A nice
35-2?
inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
On second down, it's Drake. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
To throw is Martin on first down. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line.
And that is my first
7
career
yards to pick
attempt
up on
and
the
my
pitch and
first
catch.
career pass completion.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. And as a first-rounder, a lot of eyes on him,
Hey,
a
I
lot
was
of
supposed to be
expectations.
picked number 26.
And he has to play well in his rookie year. Those days of coddling guys and bringing them along slowly, those days are long gone. When you're drafted in the first round, they expect you to play right away. In the community's eyes and fan base,
Oh, okay.
they'll
I
be
guess
on you
I'll
the
just throw
entire
underneath them and get my first career passing
For a
touchdown.
Dolphins touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown.
Here, I turn an RPO right here. We're going to give it off to Wilson since the box is loaded in the AI picks.
Drake will start the
Go.
drive on the ground.
Okay, I guess not.
He's got the first down or more past midfield. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
Mike Dias, or Guy Sifty, whoever you say his name.
Looking to throw on second down.
It's a tight end, and that's who we're going to be giving it to quite a bit in this series since I like my tight ends.
There, and it's a first down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on.
Do a post wide cross right here, go maybe to Stills.
This team because number one, you throw the short game until they stop it, and if they're not going to stop you, keep throwing it. And occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield. It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish.
Get a couple yards out of it.
Pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually, a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage. Now with third down.
And it's 7-7, so we missed the field goal, or we went for it and did not get the
offensive unit. Now they get set to take over. Yeah, they were in field goal range the last time out, but couldn't connect.
Always gotta be ready.
So I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
Here's a throw that's taken out of the backfield. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys in plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does.
And right now the Titans-Browns score is literally just 2-0. Alright. He just popped it up on his own goal. He had it.
I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily,
oh wait, this is an outside run, I'm pretty sure. We can probably get it out. Nope, he cut the other way, right to where the safety is.
Make themselves presentable for the quarterback. It's a lot of time that they put in.
Well, we were practicing our switch route, so let's make it count.
Off the play fake, Martin. Going for the deep ball.
Nope.
And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Haven't really thrown a pick yet. I mean, I haven't really gotten close either. And Earl Thomas now has his X Factor. Okay, Chief.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
On second down, it's Drake. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to him behind the line. That backs him
so we're
up
coming down toward the end of the
first
quarter.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field Despite seeing the multiple tight end
Oh
look that
wow,
came
he
out for the
fought his way
offense.
through that one. That was a very interesting.
They didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they
I
stuffed
don't know why
out
my
by the
brother's-
line of scrimmage.
This quarterback now 6 of 10 in this first down. He's got his guys a first down here. Martin now from the gun, he'll throw.
Oh,
This is Stills.
he took him out of the game. God dang. Do I have my X
The end
Factor now?
result, 21 yards.
Yep, I got my X Factor.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking
Highlights
right
the
into their
first
line of
open
vision,
receiver
And
while in the
receivers love them as
pocket.
well
Oh,
because they're
cool.
getting the ball on the move and able to catch
So
it
I
and
can
try
make
and
the
get
best
upfield
read
and gain
possible.
additional yardage.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be second
Go ahead
down.
and run this
That was a
right
simple
here.
throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a
We're
man or
at
two
3rd and
miss, but
10
that
or
window
3rd and
closed quickly.
9.
Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down.
We would have been
And the
actually
big fella
better off
stuffed that
there
one up in a big way.
passing
I
it.
think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
It's caught, Stills,
All right.
right side.
We couldn't really
Good
get a whole
defense
lot
holds
out of
him
it.
to only a yard.
We're up 10-7 though.
A reminder coming up later tonight, the Patriots unfurl their 6 banners. They play host to their rival Steelers. And then on Monday night, it's the 1 weekend of the year where you get 2 games to wrap up the week. Texans and Saints from New Orleans in the early game, then Broncos and Raiders. Vic Fangio's coaching debut and the Raiders' final season opener in Oakland. That's the late game, 10:30 Eastern.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. He was looking to get it to Parker again, and it's third down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're
Yeah, I
playing the eyes
didn't
of
really
the
have a whole lot
quarterback
there
when
to
he
work
delivers
with,
the ball.
unfortunately.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll... Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
And just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Here's a 2nd and 7. And that is
Really? You couldn't bring that one in?
He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Oh my
Allen,
God.
the intended receiver, and it's third down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion.
Oh, he got
And it's
popped.
picked up by the Ravens.
Oh my
and his guys are
lord.
going to take over at the 31-yard line.
We're down 20-0
Out
for
comes the
things that
Miami
aren't my
offensive
fault.
unit now. They get set to take over. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You
What
better
in
be,
the
because
world?
otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up a first down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, usually gets it done.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up
You got
a crease
Kenyon
that they can
Drake
run through.
there
Didn't happen
for
on
a
that play.
huge game.
First down there on a pickup of 25.
good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover...
I got shot.
And he's taken down. Kenny Young gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. 2nd and 15.
And there was a pick.
Picked off by Patrick Onwuasor. And his guys have got it back at the closing. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the 2nd half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments
Oh, Kenyon Drake.
Oh. To make something
I thought he was about to go.
Right, I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the 2nd half, too. And they're scripting
again, Kenyon Drake. He's just breaking tackle after tackle.
That script is a good one for him.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Now Martin, off play action. They're able to locate Wilson. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd.
But normally on a 3rd down play, I'm not a huge proponent of play action. But when you run it as
and got him on the break, there's another touchdown.
Miami. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins have got it back to a 1-score game. So now the Dolphin offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2.
Trying to make a comeback often appears daunting, but the only way to get there, start small, score, and worry about getting the next one after that.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here
so
and take shots, right?
The pro reads one doesn't do actually a whole lot. It only highlights the first player, and that player isn't open for the entire duration of the route. It's only going to be for such a small amount of time. See what I mean?
Brandon Carr on the coverage there.
So you can't really rely on my pro read most of the time.
The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some pushing. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. And he finds Stills, complete. And they work this out past the 25. 23 yards on the play.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
That play wasn't quite
We're
as big
just going to try and feed Kenyon Drake the ball. Once he starts getting stopped again, we're going to stop running.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down,
okay, that play made no sense. He had a gap and Allen's injured.
Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaking up on the play.
That'll end it as well.
Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back.
Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island. Don't let 89 go deep. Whatever you do, don't.
Here's Martin on 3rd and 2. He's going to air one out.
Oh, no, that's so dumb.
Picked off here by Jimmy
Smith. That's the stupidest pickup I've ever seen.
29. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is 3rd and 7. And Stills over the middle.
Okay, Stills.
And a broken tackle helps lead to a 1st down gain. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Nope, that running back to, again, not cut to the right gap
at the
here.
line of scrimmage. Patrick Onwuasor up to make the tackle.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess
I think I can get Allen once he cuts back to the sideline. Or I can probably get him. No.
But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
I thought.
A throw
Maybe.
there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come.
What?
And that is incomplete.
He just had roller skates on him and just completely rolled into that route. Wow, that was dumb. Okay, this one's actually gonna wind up being a pass.
The drive will commence with a
Nope,
run by
again.
Mirage. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing out
Maybe I
2nd
do get to
down.
control it, and I just have to hold down
right
X to
there.
keep
He ran
it
right into the teeth of the
for
blitz as the
Anissa.
linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Martin to throw on 2nd down. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let one go deep for Parker.
I don't know what I was
That's
looking
going to
for.
be knocked away and incomplete. Devontae Parker was the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd down. They were trying to erase that deficit in one play.
They certainly were, but how about the reaction time and the instincts back deep to force the incompletion? We might need to mark this one down. We may look back and say, that was a game-saving play.
The play began back at the 23, and they pick up 23. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Back to throw. Martin.
Oh, good way to hold on to it.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first,
throw it away.
Oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a 1st down.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right.
Oh, he dropped that. He was wide open, and he had it in his hands. There was no one else even near him.
So now here come
that
the
is
Dolphins.
So unfortunate.
And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good.
Yeah,
and so
that's
skilled.
going to be a hit.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And they are...
All right, well...
The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. And last time, one play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it.
Okay. Yep. Throw it away. Throw it away. Throw it. Throw it. Throw it. I can't throw it away because this game does not know when to have the offensive line move. I was about to throw it away too.
But I've got to ask, how did he stay alive that long in the pocket?
Yeah, great footwork, which we know he has. If he would have been able to stay alive, get rid of the ball, or run for some yardage, we would have had a very unhappy defensive
Oh wow,
coordinator,
that's gotta be face mask or some penalty.
Face mask.
There we go.
So
Gonna give us a nice first down.
15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march up another 15 against your squad.
This is caught. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in.
Kind of lost us
first
this
and
one.
goal as they look to punch in a late score. Here's a run with Balaj. And he gets halfway there down to the 1 yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. Again,
God dang, dude, this AI just does not know where to run. He needs to go up the gut instead he tries to find something that's not there outside.
Much tougher third down looming. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over
Catch the
is thank the guys
ball.
up front, the big defensive
Why?
line, 'cause they've kept
How
them
do you
clean,
drop
so
that?
to speak. Not letting blockers get
Oh my
to them, allowing them to
God.
run to the football,
What a
and keep
worthless
that running
running
game
back.
bottled up.
A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on fourth.
That's a huge issue if that guy is not a receiving back, and I just
Fourth down.
had no time to throw it all.
Sacked back at the 13-yard line. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And with that, our journey begins.
Dang. Well, that kind of sucked. Most of it was my fault. But some of it, I mean, seriously, I could have used a bit more help. Wow, Tom Brady, that was not very nice. I'm gonna intimidate you. I know Brady's not this much of a dick, alright? Yeah, he's an asshole, but he ain't that much of a dick. I forgot I can just simulate it and get my XP.
I'm the coach. You're locked in.
I'm the coach and I'm skipping that because I don't care.
They'll run with a second-year man from ASU, Kalen Balaj. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Here we
So nothing there that time, and maybe you need to look to the O-line. They weren't able to create any space.
No, they weren't, and you know as well as I do, as many offensive line coaches we've ever met, I think that'll be addressed loudly when those guys get to the sideline.
And they're usually loud and big. And this is a guy straight out of college. They're not going to try to groom for a year or two. They want him to produce right away.
That's why they took him in the first round. They expect him to be a starter right away and a future all-pro. So they don't have any time to wait for him to come along. They want him to play right now to help this team.
They added a lot of talent to a roster that really needed an infusion of youth. They got a very good infusion of youth.
Thought he had him by a bit more than that.
Then the Dolphins getting set to go here. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
That tackle just can't walk at
what
all.
I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Now the pass hauled in by Kenny Stills. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that,
they played man right there.
He's dropped on the spot.
That's what I like.
Big time play by the defense.
That one goes for 8 yards.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a 1st down.
Lawrence Guy able to bring him down.
One thing to keep in
I'm just
mind,
gonna
partner,
hope here
especially in
that
the
we can
second half,
at least
you've got a
score some
running back of
points.
this
You know, we
size
can't
and these
really get
dimensions.
out of every
I can
drive,
just tell
but
you, attrition
I mean, at this point, we kind of need a score.
You're excited about hitting him in the first half.
Since we're going against the Patriots, there is not going to be a whole lot of drives where they just don't score at all.
15 yards on the play, 1st down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league.
This man tried to truck Calvin away.
Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Now we got the number 9.
Looking to throw. Martin. And he's got a man open. That's Allen. The Dolphin passing
So we've already gone through 2
here.
running backs within the first 2 weeks of the season.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the 1st down.
They'll run it here. This is Mark Walton.
Yeah, we're going to have to go to the pass game.
Is going to get him as
Walton's
they stop him behind the
it.
line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out.
Now we're up to the 4th. Here we go.
You control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage. Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people.
Mike Gesicki off the edge. I thought that's where he was going to go, but instead he wanted to power it.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
And the question now, can the Patriot defense hold firm again on and he will take it in.
And there's Kenny Stills in the end zone touchdown.
Kenny Stills, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins are going to take a first quarter.
And then they get right back to the lead. So we're right now into the second quarter.
Martin now, off the play fake. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that is incomplete.
Throw that to him.
Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
And it is
I
true.
hit
You can
circle
drive the
by
fastest,
accident
you
and
can
then
drive
press
the most
square right
athletic
after.
guys, but if they don't know the
I
right
knew I
positioning,
messed up once he
sometimes it's all for naught.
absolutely
In this
launched it.
case, in the right spot, he'll force the incompletion.
Oh, I see right there. That's what I was looking for.
Catch though falls incomplete. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
This run game is going to be
yards there,
absolutely
first
worthless
down.
until we get at least number 27
man
back.
defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one as a receiver is
I
make
can't
sure he
always
works the defender
run, or
towards
not
the middle
always
of the
run, but I
field to
can't
give
always
himself
pass,
space
so I have to
cut to the outside,
kinda
have
go
that
back
ball
to
delivered
every
with good
now and
timing,
again.
and they got it done.
Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance. I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about
Wow,
that was great.
stupid.
And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Now Martin to throw again. He'll let this go for the end zone. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, third down. So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal
And
range.
I'm sacked.
Pressure, and he will
There goes
go
my
down.
X Factor.
Sacked back at the 38.
But we're tied, 10-10.
A reminder coming up later tonight, Sunday Night Football, a good one from Atlanta. Eagles and Falcons, 8:20 Eastern. And then tomorrow on Monday Night Football, Odell
I got
Beckham
really
back
worried
in
because he
New
was
York,
starting to
back in
bounce it
MetLife
back
Stadium. Browns
to
and
another
Jets,
gap that
8:15
almost
Eastern
wasn't there,
on
but
Monday
then
night.
somehow
Kyle Van
appeared.
Noy, the Pats' leading tackler in their Super Bowl run, in on the stop. On second down now. It's
Alrighty.
Walton, and he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll wind
Yeah, this
up being
man
a
is
loss
still
of
in
2.
negative
And all of a
yards. He
sudden
has
here,
not
it's
even
third
gotten out of
down.
it yet.
Here's Martin to throw from his end zone. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker.
That's at least a
complete.
first.
They do get
No,
9,
really?
but it leads to fourth down.
How is that not a first?
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. The throw here caught by Devontae Parker. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score. One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get it.
And that's
Good
inside
catch.
the 35.
That's what I
And he'll
wanted.
be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Martin throwing on 1st down. Throw left side complete.
Oh my
It's
lord.
Grant.
Wow. That
A
man
good
just
pick up there,
zoomed.
26 yards.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. Goal line offense, something they've really been emphasizing in practice lately. Now they have a chance here to put all that hard work to use. And he's
This
gonna
time he
fight
actually
his
got
way forward
positive
here for a
yards.
modest gain. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. 2nd and 2.
Boom, got him.
He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. It's the fullback.
Let that fullback get a receiving touchdown, why not?
A run by Walton to begin the drive.
I've been trying to get this run
He's
game
upended
going.
after a
though.
gain of 2 out
It's
to the
really
27.
hard to when, I mean, your
They
running
struggled
back's
to get
not
him
up to
rolling on the
par.
ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them.
And now
especially
he's
as we get deeper in the
finally
game.
reached
Sometimes with the
a
running
net
game,
gain
you just
of
got to
0
stick with it.
yards.
Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays,
there's nothing.
but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Alright, we
there,
lost
but
that
this
drive.
pass
No
is
need
gonna
to throw a
wind-
pick about it though. Might as well give him like terrible field positioning than
Out
really
comes the
good.
Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
On 2nd down, it's one.
And this man
And the
literally just went in
reinforcements
with his
come in as
offensive
they're gonna
tackle
stop
and
him
lost
behind
3.
the line. That's a big loss of 3,
Alright.
and it brings up 3rd down.
He continues to struggle to find a
see
crease
how
to
it's
break
gonna
off a
be.
big
This
one and
man's
might need to
working
just
for
put
a
that
reason.
aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Back to throw.
Nah, that's my fault.
And tight coverage there. It's knocked
Hopefully
away.
the kicker can make
incomplete.
it from here. Yes, he did. 17-20. This is their
Out comes
shot,
the
though, to
Miami
really
offensive
solidify
unit now.
this
They
game.
get set to take over. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what
Put
you
your
do
foot on
best.
the gas.
Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
He'll take a shot for the end zone.
Yeah,
It'll
yeah.
be intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. Stills the intended target.
Was not supposed to throw an interception that game.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. Drive starts on the
I don't
ground.
know why it
It's
says
Walton.
goal
And they're
complete
going to get him
still.
behind the line yet again.
It's
As
quite
his nightmare afternoon
Clearly
continues.
goal incomplete because I'm not
Jerron
supposed to be
Harmon
throwing any
makes the tackle.
interceptions.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs.
Oh man, no blocking there. They literally just brought
Breaking
almost
through
6
to get him to the
people.
ground. It's a loss of
I
7.
mean,
What a
just
nice
could
read
not
and play
throw
by
it
the
out in
defensive
time.
tackle. Never bought the play action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
To throw is Martin. Off play action.
I got away with it, finally.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big gain of 28 as the drive continues. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Martin.
I don't have it again.
It's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
The throw over the
There
middle,
we go.
taken in. And they'll get him down as he's inside
I don't think the
40.
run game is going
Give
to be
him
any good
14
for
on
this
that
one,
one
so I'm
and a
going to have
first
to
down.
rely on just passing
That was a
for
nicely
the
run
most part.
slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body
Yeah,
to keep
no,
the
you
defender
can't
away
even
from
get
the
past
football
the line
and
of
get the
scrimmage.
quarterback a really nice target.
Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the 4th. Martin now Looking to throw on second down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's
Oh, dang, that running back, though,
That
he's
was play number
fights.
7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
He's angry that he's getting held up as much as he is, so he's starting to get back at him.
They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers,
Can I-
tight ends,
no,
because their ability
can't
to
do
make
that
people
either.
miss in the open field
Let's just take our
can really
3 then.
generate big plays for an offense.
Now on third down, that pass
Nope,
knocked
they're
down
making me go
in the
for it. I don't
backfield
know why.
and incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Alright, we'll take the
And this
first
time he's
down.
got the hook up. It's complete. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the fourth down attempt?
I'm a
to
bit
keeping the
tired,
drive
honestly,
alive.
so half my commentary is going to be a
Fourth down,
bit
trailing in the fourth
lackluster, to say the
quarter. They
least.
felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game.
Oh, that was a close one, but we got it with Devontae Parker.
Devontae Parker, his first touchdown of the new.
We gotta get our wins, bro.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass
Oh,
option. And that'll be
there's a
incomplete.
flag on the field. That's
We
gonna
do
be a
have
legal man
penalty flag down,
downfield.
however, let's see what that's about.
Yep. This game's glitched when it comes to RPOs.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Yeah, we can't really run it.
Now Martin operating from the gun. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first. I don't want to make a story where there's not one, but he threw the 3 interceptions last week.
Oh
Looked
my
a little
God.
uncomfortable. He looks much more comfortable today.
12 rushes for negative 6 yards, which means he's averaging 2 yards per game.
And his offense, you know, if they're humming along, the defense doesn't have to be out there.
I know it
as long.
sounds
He's taking
weird,
care
but
of
he
his
is
guys
averaging 2
on the other
yards
side of the
per,
ball.
or no, he's averaging negative 2 yards per rush.
They'll wind up getting 10
I'm a
back
bit
as
dumb.
that sets him
Like
up
I
for
said,
third
lackluster
down.
commentary.
I was pretty surprised there when they lined up to
So
run it on
negative
second
2
and
yards
long,
per
but it
rush
worked
right
out
now
for
for
him.
my
Certainly
running
did,
back,
and that requires some
which means I'm going to have to rely on myself to do this
doesn't
game.
it? You hope you catch the defense just right.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick
Dang,
Chung.
bro, I tried
and
it.
he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
And now we're tied at
Out comes the
27.
Miami offensive unit now. They get set to
I'm just
take
going to keep
over.
feeding the running back.
They'll start the drive with a give to
See if he
Walton.
goes somewhere.
And he is
He's
met
just
at the
not.
line of
He's
scrimmage, and
just
he goes
stuck.
down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Defense able to get there, swarm to the football. Zilch, 0 nada there for the offense draws.
It really was an example of good team defense, wasn't it? Everyone handled their responsibilities,
I
and
even
they held
one
them
in
in
that
their
slot
game.
position
And they
right
get him
there.
down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine.
Oh, he's bouncing out of tacklers. Uh-oh.
To me, 300 yards still
He's
signifies
angry about it,
excellence,
but he
and
doesn't
he's
really
achieved
get
that in
away
his
with a whole
performance.
lot there.
They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my
Oh, I
favorite
see
coaches
you.
in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in
Third
the
down and
offseason and say,
one.
look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball,
Apparently a
you
little
should be
less
able to
than
carry it one
one.
more time, so make sure you get in shape.
See if we can
The
maybe
last
hit
catch nearly
Wilson
got him
or
a
hit our
first, but it did
drag.
not, and they'll
With
try to convert
just
on third and
just
inches.
whatever.
Back to throw. Martin. On the right
Oh,
side, open
my
is Gesicki.
God.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade
That's
expression.
pass
101.
interference.
Win first down.
Almost
Make
every
5,
step of
6,
the way.
7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
On first down, Walton.
Come on now.
And he is met quickly in the backfield.
This
Down he goes,
running back
folded
is
like a lawn
useless
chair.
right now, except for the passing game. That's
Right,
where
it appeared to
he's
be a run blitz. He just started in once he
somewhat
saw the run
useful,
develop.
where he can bounce out of tacklers and keep himself going, but
Here we go on
otherwise he is
2nd and
almost
12.
useless.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. He's having a big game through the air, and sometimes those smart decisions just dump it off. That's how you continue to have big games through the air.
I agree totally. That's a great analogy, a great way to put it, because he doesn't get too greedy where everything has to be pushed downfield, trying to create big plays that aren't there. You dump it off and take that nice gain, and things add up, and now you have the
Just
kind of
even
game
the
he's
first,
having.
that is all.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Nice, well-coached, a team that understands what's going on. They still have time to work the middle of the field as they just did there.
A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see
And,
how they
oh, I
play it
thought
on
he was
1st
going
and
to
goal.
push the
Now
gap.
the
He had it
Patriots
wide
gonna use one
open.
of their
He just needed to
timeouts
go a little
as
over
they'll
the
talk
left.
things over prior to this upcoming
would've
2nd
had it.
down play. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They go back to Walton. And he
I
will
don't know
push
what
his
he's
way
trying to
forward
do.
down
He's
to
just
about
trying to
the
make some skill
3-yard
moves.
line. Now the
the
Patriots
middle
will
of
use the
nowhere.
2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
We need to get a touchdown. I don't trust my defense right now.
Here's Martin from the gun. He'll throw. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's
Yeah, there we go.
well, no doubt an electrifying finish to have it down inside the 10-yard line. That final shot, though, they couldn't get it in the end zone, and that's all she wrote.
And they had the
We
final
had 380
shot.
and
The
4
last snap
touchdowns, so we
taken that
outdueled
close to the
Brady.
end zone.
But we lost against, I don't even remember. That's how tired I am. Hopefully I've got enough XP. I do, so we have enough for another skill point. Oh, we lost Lamar Jackson, though. Okay. I earned 2,000 XP. God dang. And I gained another 2,000 XP, so we have 2 skill points. Let's upgrade this boy. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade both my improviser and my scrambler. We're gonna try and get all of those up. We are now up to an 81 overall. Alrighty, so that's gonna end the 2nd episode of this series. The next Madden video will be out Tuesday. That'll be a MUT episode. I have a couple new upgrades I added to the team, but that's gonna do it for me. I'll catch y'all in the next vid. Peace, peace.